Hey dudes, Mr. Wickwheel. I'm bringing you a tag. This is from the Trash Picture Show. I've seen a couple of people do this up on Facebook, YouTube, and I thought I might jump in and do the tag as well, as I've got no work today. Nothing to do with the coronavirus. Just it's my day off today. See, I'm a key worker, so I'm unfortunately one of the ones who has to work. But never mind, I'll still get time to do my YouTube. So yeah, this is 6 questions to do with sci-fi horror films. One of the questions I had to really think about, but I think I can actually talk about it, so it's all good. So yeah, the 6 questions were, well, the first one was, what for you defines sci-fi horror? Well, to me, that's anything to do with obviously space, aliens normally, you know, or some sort of creature from another planet. Yeah, as they're called, aliens as well. Any mutation, like from an animal or human being mutated into something. Anything virus, you know, when humans get a virus, you know, films like 28 Days Later, where it's a bunch of idiot scientists doing experiments on monkeys who happen to get this virus, and it's led on to humans. So to me that's that's sort of sci-fi or as well. Anything, you know, doesn't have to be about space all the time. To me, you know, science fiction is like scientists, you know. You can even say like films like Frankenstein as well, you know, a mad scientist makes a monster, you know, anything to do. And obviously you get animal mutations where they experiment on animals and they mutate into something else which is not meant to be, sort of thing, like a cross breed of 2 animals together. And again, like there's a film Creature, where there was like half man, half shark type creature going around killing people in the ocean. You know, to me that's science fiction as well. So yeah, that'd be the answer to the first one. Second one, what is your all-time favourite sci-fi horror? I mean, there's so many. I mean, you've got some recent ones which I'm probably going to mention a little bit later. I keep going back to The Thing. There's something about that film I always go back to. About it's just so well done, the practical effects as well, and again it mixes a little bit of organism like come from space into this. Starts off in a wolf, doesn't it, and it then carries on into humans, and they mutate into something unearthly and things like that. So yeah, The Thing, and it's great acting, great, and that ending is just whoa, is it or isn't it? So yeah, that'd be my second answer. What is your favourite new recently? Oh sorry, yeah, that's I was meant to show you the still book I've got, The Thing. Third one, what is your favourite new recently sci-fi horror? This comes from 2018 but released in early 2019, and that is Upgrade. It's just this high octane, fast moving, just insane film. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have seen this already, but if you haven't, this is definitely worth investigating and watching. Which is your most underrated sci-fi horror film? For me, that have to be Dark City. When it was released back in '98, it was so overshadowed by other films of at the time, and there was other sci-fi horror films which was doing a lot better. And this seemed to just go under the radar you know, was just sort of in a, and it is such a good film. That was, I mean, visually it's just so breathtaking to watch, and it is a fantastic film, and you know now it gets more love because new people are seeing it, and people more investigating it more. Okay, I just said that, didn't I? And like I said, it's getting new releases as well. So it's been like it started. You can sort of call it like a cult classic now, because people are now in the last sort of 10 years or so have started to have seemed to take notice of this film, and it's been more liked by critics as well, who've gone back to it and have talked about it and said, you know, this was underrated and it should have like got the shine it deserved. So yeah, Dark City. What is your favourite guilty pleasure, sci-fi or? That have to be Starship Troopers '97. It's cheesy as hell, not very good put together movie. Good director. I mean, he's got Chris Van Dine in it, and he's like best known for like sci-fi or, you know, channel movies like Shark Attack film, like the Shark Attack film. He has popped up now and again as a supporting role in Hollywood films like Sleepy Hollow, Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow. You know, he's one of them sort of actors. He's okay, but he just didn't pop, you know, into Hollywood stardom. And of course Denise Richards, and it's got is it Ironside in it, or I believe his name is, isn't it? It's got some great actors in it as well. Great acting. It's like it's just really, you know, cheesy lines, and I mean the aliens in this film are pretty fucking well put together as well, especially the fight scenes when they just start just tearing up people. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll go for that one. Right, number 6 is an unproduced sci-fi horror film which you'd like to have seen made. I'm going to go for one which I was going to be a associate producer of, and it was a film called Grizzled, directed by Rick Fullman, and unfortunately he was unable to get all the funding that he needed for it. But at the time I was doing a lot of like trying to get the film known, doing a lot of like social media stuff on the actual film, what it's about, you know, photos and things like that. And you know, unfortunately he was unable to get the funding, which was great. Again, it was such a good idea. It was called Grizzled, and it was just about, again, it was going back to the science fiction thing where a mutation, where they've been doing a mutation on an animal, and it turns out to be this giant killer penguin that goes around just stalking people in the woods. And I know the idea of a giant mutated penguin going around, but the idea of it is just so cool and so just out there, and it's just a shame because there was a lineup of good actors going to be in the film as well. And you know, maybe one day it might happen, but you never know. You know, just hopefully, cross your fingers, one day it will get done, and hopefully sooner the better, mate. Because it would have been so cool to be part of something like that. And he's a really nice, cool guy. He's like, I've been talking to him for a few years now on Facebook and through YouTube, and he's really a cool guy. And he's got a good imagination as well. You know, I've seen the script and things like that, and it was really entertaining, and I just like them sort of sci-fi films which are just so out there. You know, no one even thought of something like a giant penguin going around, mutated penguin going around the woods killing people. You know, it's that's what it's all. It's meant to be fun. And I was well. I was kind of gutted for him that he was unable to get it done. But like I said, maybe one day it would happen. But nevertheless, that's the 6 questions. Yeah. So everyone sees this tag. Jump on board. Like to see anyone's other ideas. I will put all the questions in the description box underneath. But nevertheless, like always, dude, comment, share, and subscribe. Later, dudes.